Are more mega interest rate rises coming after the fastest slowdown in property prices in 30 years? Recently, the RBA raised the cash rate by another 50 basis points, the third consecutive raise in the row, the first time this has happened since 1994, taking the Australian cash rate to 1.35%. The experts, well, let's call them the big banks, suggest that further rate rises are on the cards. They believe there will definitely be another 50 basis points in the coming months, and that the cash rate could peak sometime next year at about 2.6%. PropTrack has already suggested that these rate rises have had an impact, with the property market entering its worst downturn in over 30 years. Dr. Philip Lowe, Governor of the Reserve Bank of Australia, said that these rate rises were in response to rising inflation as a result of both increase in domestic prices as well as the global pandemic, the war in Russia and Ukraine, and other macro factors. He also stated that future rate rises would be guided by the RBA's assessment of the outlook for both inflation and the labor market. And the big banks, what did they have to say? NAB believes that another 50 basis points in August will be followed by another 25 basis point increase in November, taking the cash rate to well over 2% by the end of 2022. And Westpac suggests that the cash rate will peak at around 2.4% sometime in the middle of next year. However, it's the Commonwealth Bank of Australia that said something a little bit more controversial. They believe that the cash rate peaks at about 2.4% sometime in the middle of next year, but then go on to predict or suggest that there will actually be rate decreases in the latter half of 2023. Time will tell. Bottom line, you can expect more rate rises as we climb over the 2% cash rate moving towards the end of 2022. Buckle up, peeps. It's gonna get worse. Like or share for more videos and tips.